II veteran Ed Burke played a key role in several operations during the war and became very familiar with General Patton as he helped lead Allied forces to victory. Now, as he celebrates his 104th birthday, he's enjoying life as a Romeo. At the corner table of La Rosa's off Boudinot Avenue, Ed Burke is here for his weekly meeting of the Romeos.
Retired old men eating out.
Their love of food and friendship front and center as Buddy La Rosa himself sits next to Ed as the group finishes singing Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
At 104, Ed's still quick to finish the song with the comedic wit for which he's known.
You belong in the zoo.
As a young man, Ed Burke was fascinated with history and says he closely watched as Adolf Hitler made moves overseas. So he joined Xavier University's ROTC program.
I'm going to get involved no matter what I do, so it's much better to go in as an officer.
Graduating, Burke would soon find himself as one of the chosen leaders by General Patton.
Patton decided he would start a tank destroyer battalion, so he picked people to lead that, and Dad was one of the people that he picked to do that.
Pat Schaefer is the oldest of 5 children Ed Burke and his wife Betty Lou Hudapole would have after the war, a war he's chronicled in 3 books where he mentions there were times he didn't think he'd make it back home. So you find yourself as part of the Normandy invasion then?
Yes.
And what was that day like?
Well, it was like the word hell.
Perhaps the pinnacle battle of the Allied forces, Normandy, would be one of many crucial missions Burke would lead soldiers.
There's one chapter in his first book where he talks about when he got the Silver Star and how he had to cross the Roar River at midnight under gunfire to find out where to place his tanks and how he wasn't sure he was going to make it back.
You're by yourself in a little boat going into the enemy territory to go test soil for the tanks.
Yeah.
What are you thinking as a young officer?
How dumb can you be?
But you did it.
I did it.
His achievements during the war earned him the aforementioned Silver Star, along with the Bronze Star and the highest honor from the French government, the Legion of Honor Medal.
I've fought in the biggest battles in the world.
From liberating concentration camps and Europe as a whole to marrying his grade school sweetheart, Ed Burke is a true hero of the greatest generation who made the world a little safer as a humble young man from Cincinnati's West End. Well, I certainly appreciate you taking some time to talk to me a little bit.
Just remember me in your will. That's all.
He tried charging me to take a picture with him as well. Last year, Ed sat down for a long interview, though, for the Cincinnati and Hamilton County Public Library's Veterans History Project. I put a link to that video within the story on WCPO.com/homefront. During the 2.5-hour discussion, you can learn more about Ed's amazing service to our country. Wow.